Welcome to NASCAR NBC for the Busch Light Crash at the Last Great Colosseum. It's been a lot of preliminary events leading to this race, but now it's finally here, the first race of the season technically. So, AJ, Shay, how are you both feeling about this one?
I'm feeling pretty great about this one. We saw a lot of strong runs from both the Cox heats and from the Cup heats. We got a lot of competition in this field.
We do. What can we expect to see in this race? I can guarantee we're going to see a lot of side-by-side action and definitely some bumping, maybe even dumping.
Indeed, we did see some dumping in those heats. But now, let's get to the starting lineup for this race. Beginning on the pole with Josh Berry, followed by Ryan Blaney, Season 1 champion in the 12.
Then we're going to follow that up with Kyle Larson in the 5 and Harrison Burton, his teammate, up in row 2.
Starting in row 3, we got Christopher Bell in the 97, followed by Austin Dillon in the 2.
Then we go to Martin Truex Jr. in the 9, Kelly Logano in the 51.
We're going to follow that up with Ross Chastain and Denny Hamlin to round out your top 10.
Next up, we got Justin Allgaier in that 00, followed by Kyle Busch in that 43 car.
Then it's Todd Gilliland in the 24 and Eric Jones in the 20.
And following that is Corey LaJoie in the 22, followed by Ryan Sieg in the 10 car.
Next up, we got Chris Buescher in the 47, followed by Tyler Reddick in the 11.
Then it's William Byron in the 44 and John Hunter Nemechek in the 38.
Then we got Austin Cindric in the 18 and Chase Elliott in the 56.
Next up, we got Ben Rhodes in the 88, followed by Brad Keselowski in the 02.
And then your Cox drivers who are making an appearance in this race, Ty Majeski in the 33, as well as Jimmy Johnson in the 41.
And sitting shotgun on the field, last place, the 60 car for RMK Ganassi Racing, driven by Michael McDowell.
That's your starting
Surely
grid.
going to be a race of all time.
It sure is. I mean, you don't know what to expect. It is Bristol, baby. There's a reason we come here for this Busch Light Crash, as we like to call it, before we head to Daytona for Speed Weeks.
Drivers, start your engines!
And you hear the command go off. They're ready to get the engines fired and get rolling for this Busch Light Crash at the Last Great Colosseum.
And we'll see them rolling through 3 and 4 here. That's Ryan Blaney on the top side. That's Josh Berry on the bottom side. Pace car pulls onto pit road. They come off of turn 4, and it's green flag for the main event here at Bristol Motor Speedway. As Ryan Blaney takes the lead over Josh Berry, clear in second.
Nearly 3 wide behind them. That's the Hendrick teammates as well as Christopher Bell, the 97 for Nemco.
That 5 looking under his teammate, who gets into the wall, nearly collects someone else, but keeps it clean there.
And it is a complete pack behind.
One thing we will note, seeing in both the Cox heat and the Ferris heat, there are going to be a lot of cars scraping that wall, and as we see late in the pack, we are definitely going to see a lot more of that happening, maybe even some bumping in the next 5 laps or so. Oh, some are getting through wide.
It definitely could. Lots of action in the back of this field. Oh, we have a wreck! That's Christopher Bell! Oh, huge
4,
crash!
5, 6, 7 cars. Austin Dillon involved, the 47 involved.
Oh my God.
That's Bell, Buscher, Elliott, Dillon, and McDowell all involved as the leaders come around. Ryan Blaney still in charge here over Josh Berry, Kyle Larson, Martin Truex Jr., and Harrison Burton.
Just a reminder here, there are no cautions in this race, so we're going to keep on going green.
Indeed, and this may have lap traffic come up way sooner than we expected for this race.
That's just what's going to happen when you have a wreck this early, is you're going to find lap traffic really quick.
As we go forward through the field, it seems they've calmed down after seeing that mess break out. Definitely a wise choice from this field. Ryan Blaney takes him through 3 and 4. As the top 3 rather close together, actually 4th not far back either with Truex Jr. here. And it seems like the only car who had to pull off track due to incident there was the 2 of Austin Dillon, who is now 3 laps down. May have retired from the race, not entirely sure. I do not see him on pit road. A moment between Wade and Kessel. Oh! Oh wait, that is Austin Dillon. He is back on the track, and he is holding up cars.
What a horrible time to start merging.
Indeed. Just want to watch this play out. Make sure no one wrecks as he's holding up Ty Majeski and Jimmy Johnson in the 33 and 41.
They're wanting to push Dillon 3 wide. They're looking at it. They're 3 wide. Austin Dillon in the wall.
On the wall.
Probably for the better that he went into the wall there rather than they have 3 wide.
Yeah, definitely not what you want to see if you're the owner of that number 2 car, but it's for the greater good at this point.
Indeed, as Truex is going for 3rd on Kyle Larson. Larson into the wall a bit.
Larson in the wall.
Yeah, Larson was in the
Really
wall.
hard.
Indeed. But not enough for Truex to really get a... He's gonna do it again!
Ooh.
Truex grabs 3rd. As, oh, we have a spinner! Oh, that's Jimmy Johnson! Oh! Austin Dillon piles in Truex! Barry Larson!
Oh!
Multiple leaders involved as Chastain and Allgaier trying to get around the carnage. Oh, more cars piling out of the bottom. They have nowhere to go. William Byron turned around at the 44. Multiple cars dive into the pit lane to avoid it. Ryan Sieg. Joey got a John Hunter, Todd Gilliland's come down to pit lane.
This might be just what Ryan Blaney wants to see as we see the 33s retired from this race.
Yep, Ty Majeski
leader
out.
of this race.
And that is a 5-second lead for Ryan Blaney. Wow, pretty much all his competition got swept up in that big wreck there.
Just very convenient timing.
Indeed.
At this point, you can't be sure which one's pitted for strategy and which ones have to repair damage.
Yeah, this is quite a situation, as a lot of them, I think, had to pit just to avoid the carnage. As we see John Underball.
Couple of the front runners still on pit road.
Larson took a heavy hit there on the front end. But we see drivers are still going side by side with each other. We see Keselowski, Byron, Bell, Nemechek, Busher nearly 3 wide.
And who's held up by all this? None other than your leader, Ryan Blaney. Looking for a way past.
Yeah, and Harrison Burton is way far back, about most of the track, honestly. Or you have to find the 25 and the 00 sitting in 2nd and 3rd. They gotta hope Ryan Blaney gets majorly held up so they can make up some time. And he's gonna get around these cars. It looks like he's using the outside lane, which is not the preferred line, and he's gonna get right in the wall. Not good for Blaney. He has a lot of room for error with this massive lead, but you can't just keep screwing up.
Meanwhile, back in the pack, there's so few room and so little space, you're not even going to be sure if you're going to have enough room to actually maneuver anywhere. You might just get caught up in another wreck.
Josh Berry coming back onto the track. That's going to add more fuel to this fire. As Blaney has cleared a few lap cars. So here's all the cars that are out due to incident. Austin Dillon, Jimmy Johnson, Ty Majeski, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Larson, and Ross Chastain all out of this one.
Larson was very strong front runner here early in the race, as we're seeing Ryan Blaney make an attempt, take a peek to make an attempt on the 47.
Yeah, but be careful. That 47 is scraping the wall some. Don't want that guy coming down and spinning you out. As, almost! Hard contact for Blaney. But he didn't get out of it relatively unscathed.
He'll come out in front of the 47. He'll come out in one piece and ahead.
He will. Harrison Burton under 4 seconds back. As the only car lead lap are the 12 of Ryan Blaney, who's of course leading second place Harrison Burton, which we will go back and see where he is. Then third place Justin Allgaier, followed by Denny Hamlin in fourth, Corey LaJoie in fifth. Then you have to go way back to find Eric Jones in sixth, Austin Cindric in seventh, Tyler Reddick in eighth, all these Joe Gibbs racing cars, followed by Christopher Bell in ninth, who is not far from going a lap down himself.
Speaking of, everything except the top 10 has already been lapped down, and everything else is going to determine whether or not Ryan Blaney gets caught up in somebody else.
Indeed, as Harrison Burton... Oh, Michael McDowell around!
Oh!
It's a single car spin. And just the 60 going around, and I think he's going to be able to keep it on track, so not much harm done with the 60 there. Definitely will set him back even further than he was already.
Definitely not a good look as we see
Allgaier
going down pit road.
I think he was the one who made was he the one? No, he was not the one who made contact with McDowell. This is a scheduled pit stop for the 00 here. Not sure.
Question is this a strategy stop? Is this going to be to put himself ahead of Blaney?
Could be. Ryan Blaney has 3.5 seconds on the 25 of Harrison Burton. And Blaney has really made this a one-car show. As he gets into the wall there. And there goes Ryan Sieg trying to get a lap back. Ryan Sieg currently... Oh, more contact with the wall from the 12 car there. As Sieg gets right by him and gets a lap back. Ryan Sieg in 12th place, 2 laps down. Harrison Burton, the gap now under 3 seconds. Blaney, more contact with the wall. As the 25 will have to maneuver around, well, first William Byron, but then the 47 and the 24 up here to get to the 12 car. As the 44 is not giving him any breaks there. Heavily damaged HedrickCars.com machine there.
Yeah, Ryan Blaney needs to get his act together, clean up his race.
He gets around the 60 car.
In order to keep it clean, keep this gap, and win this race.
He's in an RMK sandwich here with the 17 and the 60 on both sides of him.
Both lap cars. Very unfortunate for the 17 as well. He, if you remember from the beginning of this, was our pole sitter.
Indeed he was.
And makes a move.
He's trying. A bit close there.
Clearing him, going into the exit of 2.
Yep, and he's gonna get clear.
Or 4.
They made that pass look easy.
As Christopher Bell got hard at the wall, it looks like there, he got a major slowdown, and now got past the 97 here, who is the last car on the lead lap currently after Justin Allgaier made a pit stop. And actually, with Allgaier, looks like that was probably for damages, considering he was on there for 4 laps.
So a little space to move, and once you get in lap traffic, that space gets even tighter. We'll see if Christopher Bell gets lapped or not.
Indeed, it does. Not many cars on the track. It's really thinned out our field with all these wrecks.
Thinned out the field and tame things down a little.
Definitely, as we're coming to 25 to go in this race. We see Brett Keselowski hard in the wall up ahead. And the 60 of Michael McDowell's actually caught the 12. He's a lap car.
12, however, not letting him make the pass, but the 60 is able to get up beside him.
Yep, that's good. Put Blaney in not great a position. He's gonna have to try and run that high lane. As we see Christopher Bell get in the wall again. Oh!
60 nudges Christopher Bell.
Oh, into the wall right ahead of Blaney, but he's able to make an evasive maneuver quickly.
I believe that puts the top 8 lap down.
Now it's the top 7.
Down.
Yep, Eric Jones up there in the 20, last car in the lead lap. That 60 car showing a lot of speed, just blasting by these lead lap cars.
You actually had that before that happened.
Yep, Michael McDowell currently 6 laps down in 18th. Harrison Burton under 3 seconds, but he has not been gaining time nearly quick enough to catch that 12 car. Sitting pretty up here in first.
Not to mention all the lap cars between him and the 12. That's going to take some time to get past.
Yep, he's going to have to cleave through the 17, the 24, the 00, the 97, and soon the 20. Oh, the too hard in the wall.
Easy for him.
Yep, the 25 seemingly losing a bit of time there. As the
get back to 3 seconds.
Yep, the 52 right on his bumper. This is the battle for second, actually. Oh, we got a wreck!
Oh!
That was Todd Gilliland getting spun by Christopher Bell. As the 25 hard in the wall!
Whoa!
And there goes the 52 to second, and the 25 with more issues.
This is good for the 52, bad for the 25. Both sustaining a little damage, but the 52.
Oh! Ryan Blaney went around! Hamlin to the lead!
Oh!
Let's get a replay of what happened to race leader Ryan Blaney. As we see Ryan Blaney and the the 00 dumps him into the inside wall. And we'll see the 52 go by to take the lead right here.
I question the motivation behind that. That 00's lap car. I don't know what they were trying to gain.
Me neither. As we'll take you back live with Denny Hamlin, the race leader.
Strategy. I think that was just frustration because of how much laps down they are. Combined with that, the fact that there is almost virtually nowhere to pass except by bumping someone.
And now, this has put Denny Hamlin in the catbird seat. I mean, he just has to not get dumped and he takes the W. Harrison Burton struggling as Ryan Blaney is actually going to get back to second place.
Ryan Blaney still showing that 12 car has a lot of pace in spite of being spun around.
Yeah, he took a hit to the inside. So does the 12 have enough time to catch the 52? We're heading into the final laps of this race, with Denny Hamlin in the lead.
Oh, that could have been bad for the 52 there.
Indeed, but he got around the Christopher Bell in 97 fine.
Just a few more clean laps. Don't wreck it. And the 52 has this race. Oh, big incident there.
Big moment with the 51 and the 97 there. And Denny Hamlin has to be looking at his rear view and thinking that, wow, I'm glad I'm past all that.
Definitely.
And it looks like it's just going to be smooth sailing for these final 5 laps for the FedEx. The FedEx Express car for Rick Ware Racing, Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, I can't imagine that anything would happen at this point. He's all by himself.
Ryan Blaney went down the pit road to address repairs after the 00 dumped him, so that takes him out of contention. And that gives Denny Hamlin a 10-second lead over Austin Cindric. As yeah, this is Jover.
Truly.
As Hamlin gets into the wall, but it doesn't really matter, does it now? Unless he has something catastrophic happen, as we see Ben Rhodes stopped on the apron. And Austin Cindric actually going down the pit lane. Could we have fuel being a factor here? As everyone is coming down the pit lane. Can Denny Hamlin just take it around for one final lap? It's going to be the white flag for Denny Hamlin for the Busch crash at the Last Great Colosseum. I mean, he can coast from here and he's got it.
Indeed.
All he has to do is just not turn down pit road, which he won't. Off of 4, Denny Hamlin in the Rick Ware Racing 52 car will win the Busch Light Crash at the Last Great Colosseum.
And that's going to be the first win of the series for both Denny Hamlin and Rick Ware Racing. Amazing stuff.
All they've got to do now is show that they can continue to execute like that in the regular season, and you've got a playoff ticket.
And with everyone coming down pit road, he actually lapped the field. As we see second place, Brad Keselowski, third, Christopher Bell, who somehow went off the track on the final lap. And fourth place, Ryan Sieg, fifth place, Joey Logano, so two top fives for Rick Ware Racing.
Yeah, definitely looking a lot stronger after last season when they moved up, when they finished high enough in team owner points to go to Tier 3.
We see the O2 puttering down the pit lane. I think he ran out of fuel. But, wow. What a race.
Busted up and limping home. That is how you can summarize most of these drivers' finishes.
Indeed.
I need to try it first.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Alright. Here's our winner at Bristol. We can hear him coming around. So get the... There he is! Denny Hamlin wins the Busch Light Crash at the Last Great Colosseum. As you see him going around there. There we go, the 52 for Rick Ware Racing. So why don't we go over the results here. First place, of course, Denny Hamlin, followed by Brad Keselowski, Christopher Bell, Ryan Sieg, Joey Logano, Todd Gilliland, Austin Cindric, Justin Allgaier, Ryan Blaney, and Harrison Burton.
Then we're going to follow up that top 10 with Corey LaJoy, Eric Jones, William Byron, John Hunter Nemechek, Chris Buescher, Tyler Reddick, Ben Rhodes, Josh Berry, and to start off the retirees, Michael McDowell and Ross Chastain.
Rounding out the final group of retirees, Kyle Larson in 21st, Arden Truex Jr. in 22nd, Kyle Busch in 23rd, Ty Majeski in 24th, Chase Elliott in 25th, Jimmy Johnson in 26th, and Austin Dillon in dead last 27th.
And that will be it for today's broadcast of the Busch Light Crash at the Last Great Colosseum. Hope you enjoyed your time with NASCAR at NBC, and next we'll be seeing you for Daytona Speed Weeks.